Hi, I'm Billy Bob. Welcome to Wildcat Outdoors. Today we're going to do a mess kit loadout and review. So stick around with us.
Getting down, down in the country, time to head back down deep in the woods. We're getting down, down in the country, me and old Billy Bob back in the woods. We're getting down, down in the country, out in the sticks like everyone should. We're getting down, down in the country, me and old Billy Bob back in the woods.
This stove here is one that we designed actually. It's a electrical box. We just punched the holes out. You've seen us use it before on some of our earlier videos. We even made a cover where we drilled holes through it. You put your fuel cube. It's just a fire start cube down in that. You light it, cover it up with this. Flame comes up through here, and this is great for morning coffee, bringing water to a boil, something like that, or a quick and easy meal that don't have a lot of boiling time. I've done rice with these cubes. It took one or two, but I did fully cook my rice with one just fine. That's a really good stove. I mean, just to come up with something like this, it's really done us good. It's really proved itself out here, and I'm really happy with that one. This pot right here, it's one of the first pots I use. This is great for your morning coffee, for your morning grits. Let's see, it holds it's a 25-ounce cup. It's got a lid with strainer holes in the top, and sets on this stove perfect. This is what I usually do water for grits or coffee in. It's a very good cup. Stainless steel, and I've seen them for as low as $3 or $4 at Walmart. This you've seen me use last week. I cooked sausage in it. It's an old military style mess kit. You got a skillet, a handle, or something that folds over. You can use it like that. I just wouldn't recommend using this handle over the top like this if you've got a lot of weight in the skillet itself. But if it's not too heavy, that would be great to move around. This is the plate that goes on top, or the cover. And you turn it around, and you have a two-side cafeteria style plate. Stainless steel as well. It cooked really good last week. I was very happy with it. We were actually having some problems with the weight because the handle is as long as it is, and our stove, we were having a problem with it balancing. But as long as there's weight in this skillet, you're going to be fine. It really done really good. I'm very happy with it, and it's really held up. Now, this one is our Old Faithful. This is a Stanley 32-ounce stainless steel with a fold-out handle. This is perfect for anything you want to cook, pretty much. Pancakes, a steak, fish, anything you want to put in here, it'll probably do it, and do it well for you. This is actually a Stanley cook pot. It is stainless steel as well, and it'll hold up to 40 ounces of water. And it's got a lid with strainer holes across the top, like the smaller cup we use over here. This is what we usually do rice in. Have a lot more room to do it in. You could do anything you want it to. If you're cooking for, a pretty good sized camp, this would be a good pot to use and go to. This one's been really good out here, and this one is lightweight, but it can be bulky. So just it's just whatever you want to include in your backpack. Okay, next, it's one of my favorite things in my backpack. It's my canteen stove and cup. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Build you a small twig fire. I wouldn't recommend cubes with this one. It's because it sits up so high. Get you a small fire going under here. Get flames at least coming through these holes. Anything you want cooking here, we have seen. I mean, I've done mashed potatoes. I've done grits. Seen cornbread done in it. Anything you can think of or imagine, you could probably go in this cup. Sits right up here. You have a lid. You have a lid for it, and boil or cook anything you want to cook. It's one of my prized possessions in my pack. I recommend this for anybody. It's very easy to put together, very easy to pack, and it is stainless steel as well. You've seen these on our canisters. We've never really set it up. We've always been set up, got out here. So I'm going to kind of show you how this works just real quick. That is your stove right there. That's your burner, and your pot, where your pot sits. Here's the throttle for the gas, and there's where it screws into your canister. Put this on top of your canister, and it'll be set like this. You just spread these out. Fold these out, so your pot you have a bigger platform for your pots and your pans. And it's got an electric starter. We never use that. Lighter will do just fine. Just have the throttle on real low, your gas input, and put a lighter to it, and it'll start right up. And we have used a small canister out here a good bit, and we still have fuel in that canister. These are very good. They are long lasting. So far, pretty durable. This gets used almost every weekend, if not every weekend. One more thing to show you on this. It's the O-ring. You can replace these gaskets. If they ever go bad, you're not getting a lot of, if they ever start leaking, if you're not getting enough fuel to your burner, you can always do redo the seal, which is the O-rings and stuff in where your canister goes. It's about $9.99 to $10 on Amazon, and sometimes you can find them for a 2-pack, and they're really good. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna try to get y'all some Catch Clean Cook fish in here, and cook those up. I'm real excited about that. And just a few things we want to use in the near future and review. This is a foldable stainless steel stove. Goes together pretty easy. There's your stove. Put the twigs here. Put any pot you want to up on top. Cook. We're going to try this out in the near future. Totally stainless steel, folds up, and something about that big. Might be 4 or 5 ounces. Can't wait to use it. I'm excited to use it. This is my very first stove I received, and I hadn't got to use it yet. So I'm excited to use it, and you can actually on this one move this rack up to this gauge here and use a fuel cube. Very optional stove, so I'm ready to use it. Very easy disassemble as well. It's my grill grate, stainless steel. It sets up that high. Just build you a fire. Set this down over the flames. This will take any pot in my mess kit. Anything. I'm going to set everything up here. Anything you want to set up here, it will take. And I can't wait to use it. And I think it's going to be really fun to use. I believe it'll do us well. You can even throw meat up here. It's just a grill top, and I'm ready to use it. Just a few things before I go that I include in my mess kit at all times. Something to eat with, a spork, anything, any utensil you can use to eat. I recommend it being in your mess kit at all times. Sawyer Mini. You always have water as long as you have one of these and a water source. Clean water as well. I recommend this for anybody backpacking, thing like this. Provide drinking water, cooking water, anything you need it for. If you can always boil water to achieve a purified result, but this, you squeeze through it, you're done. Your water is there for you. Last but not least, collapsible. Doesn't have to even be collapsible, but small bowl and a plate to throw in your mess kit. Just something to eat off of. Like the skillet comes with a plate, and I usually have this particular bowl and maybe a smaller plate in my mess kit, just to have something to eat from. But that's pretty much my mess kit. That's pretty much what you'll see me use the most out here. Getting really excited, getting to work on some of this stuff, make stuff better for us, and better for y'all. And we enjoyed having you. Thanks for all the questions and comments. We're loving them. Sounds like we even got an interview coming up. Just continue to like, subscribe, smash that bell for us. Please continue watching our videos. That's the main thing. And tell everybody you know about us. We'd love to have them. And y'all have a good day. And stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless.